Hey guys, welcome back to Brick System Brothers. Nathan Masters here, and wanted to mention one of our press release announcements that you might have seen on Brickset or around the web. I found the press release kind of confusing, so I thought I would jump over to the actual site that it was announcing and see what's going on. This is Lego World Builder, so think of it at its very basics like kind of the next Lego Ideas, but a little bit more than that because it actually goes to the root of what is a Lego theme, and it really opens this up to contributors to get in on the ground floor instead of just design like an individual set or a one-off like Ideas. This is actually an invitation to contribute to an entire Lego theme. So I think that's what we're getting here at the very basics, but that's probably not all there is to it. So definitely, if this seems interesting to you guys, then I would recommend going to find the press release and reading all the way through that, and then also jumping on here on this Tongle site and reading through all of these information postings here. But at its very basic roots, the Lego World Builder is kind of a jacked up Ideas, in my opinion. And it does have the potential to be something really cool. Some of the latest press release information, like the promotional video, is actually made based on a user contributed theme called Lego Neon that's set in like the 80s. So that could definitely have some potential. Some of the other stuff looks like maybe some fantasy and going back to the original knights and kingdoms that everyone really would like to see Lego do again. So and it's stated that you can build upon Lego intellectual property themes. So original IPs like Classic Space are kind of open for revival here, it seems like, in a way. And again, going back to the idea of building an entire Lego theme and not just a single set, I think is what it's all about here. So the implications are also somewhat financial. I think when you have a successful Ideas set, then you actually get a cut of the sales for that set, and you're able to make a little bit of money with that. On this site, there are actually ways to make a lot of money for building a world. So if a world is placed directly into production, skipping the development step, the architect will receive $37,500. That's a lot of money. So this is nothing to kind of dismiss, but I think this probably is going to be a rare case for this to happen. Development sees a pretty substantial award as well, $7,500. And so there is pretty good incentive here to step up and design something. Even if you're only contributing like single elements like a minifigure design or something, or artwork, there's pretty nice rewards for that as well, like several $100s here. So yeah, there is some money tied up in this. I'm not sure if Lego's doing this to kind of build some kind of external think tank, or if they need help with their set design. I think what this goes back to is there's been a push to get more involved with the community, specifically the adult fan of Lego community, which we've seen with the 18 plus line, Lego buying Bricklink. All of that kind of ties back together with reconnecting to their adult fans. And part of some of the rules here is actually you do need to be an adult to create an account and submit these ideas. So I think this is closely tied up in that big push right now to get back to the fans. It's also a way to ensure that the products that Lego's putting out there that are marketed to the adult fans are actually correctly targeted, and they're not just putting something out that may or may not be successful. So by doing this, they're actually engaging with the community and building an official theme based on community contribution. So that's pretty interesting. and there's a lot to dig through here, but I thought it was important to see the actual amount of the financial ramification, and just there is some money to be made here if you can be successful. And then also just like see how much has been going on. Let's just open up the Neon one. This has been live as of May, so this site's been going for a little while, but just today we got the press release, so I think it's going a little bit more public. And the way that this works is there's like an architect, so David K would be the theme architecting in this case, and then contributors can look at what the architect is requesting help with. So concept art, writing, and character development are all areas of the world that you could possibly contribute to. And then there's discussion to kind of build up like what is the actual point of the theme, and that kind of thing. So world elements, all proposed elements. So I think these are the ones that are actually trying to be incorporated into the world. You could look at, I guess I have to log in. I'm thinking I'll probably make an account here. This is pretty interesting. I have had an idea that I've been kicking around that eventually I wanted to make into either an animation or a stop motion, but that was going to be way down the line when I had some more free time, and just to be able to put that out at a quality that I was happy with. But now I'm thinking the Lego World Builder might actually be a better place for some of these ideas. Is that sort of, if it's successful, it actually offloads a lot of that work to the Lego group to kind of pick it up and run with it. And then there's also that financial incentive as well. So really interesting to see Lego pursue this direction, and I think it's worth checking out just from a fan of Lego standpoint to see what this could turn into. Keep an eye on it, guys, and that's all I have for right now. See you next time.